Where's it gonna happen?
There's us. There you are. Oh, I can't find the playlist.
So, for those of you wondering who the hell we are the Inkling Brothers podcast. We run a podcast every week.
Not every week.
We try.
Every so often.
And we just pretty much discuss...
Once in a blue moon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, did we do intros already?
No.
Okay, let's do
but
intros.
we discuss pop culture
Let's just
and
jump
stuff
right
like
into
that.
the intros.
You gotta be professional about
Isaac
it.
trying to hijack the panel like we just got control of it.
Hijack the panel. Do you guys want to know who we are?
Somewhat in a way.
All right, let's do this. All right, intros. You want me to start?
Just go.
All right, here we go. Going in.
You're so hasty about it.
This is Mr. Poppy Shampoo, a.k.a. Mr. Red Ink Squid, a.k.a. Mr. at Liberty City Anime Con, videographer, photographer. He was at the ballroom shooting her photography, not in the other way, a.k.a. Mr. Wears Bucket Hats and Dixie Cup Patterns, if you know what they are, from the 1990s. If you're born around 1995, a.k.a. Isaac Clips, the Red Squid.
If this was America's Got Talent, I would press the red button so quickly.
I was looking for it.
a.k.a. he just started watching Boku no Hero, My Hero Academia.
You're gonna give
Okay,
us your
all
life
right.
story?
a.k.a. passing it on.
All right.
My name is Ray, also known as Meatloaf Man,
a.k.a.
the purple squid of the podcast.
What's up? I am Royal Dude Lorenzo. I'm the blue squid here on the Inkling Brothers podcast.
And I'm Eric.
That's a running gag. But yeah, so we're here, Liberty City Anime Con 2018. How you guys been enjoying the con? A little, yeah, good.
Been a good weekend?
Yeah.
Aye.
So for people who are wondering what the heck happened, so originally we were supposed to be scheduled at 1 a.m. when no one was alive and awake.
In case you guys are wondering, like, what's up with like the con pamphlet? Yeah, we got rescheduled a bunch of times because we didn't want to do a panel at 1 a.m. because we knew no one was gonna come. So
Yeah. So here we are. For those of you that saw us, I think some of us were cosplay. He is still in his cosplay. He is Dixie Man from the.
Stereotypical New Yorker.
So I just found out, does anyone actually know what the name of this pattern is?
It's Jazz.
Jazz. Thank
Dixie
you.
Jazz.
What's
Ray with an E. It's R-E-Y.
your name? What's up? Thank
We're
you, Ray.
still Ray.
Yeah, so this is a jazz pattern shirt. I'm not into design or art. I'm not sure if there's any artists in the audience, but I had no idea what this pattern was. By the way, I love the two, the Starfire and the Raven in the back. That's awesome. I just love that show. Teen Titans. I didn't know what this pattern was, but now I found out. Yeah.
And
he was Death the Kid earlier.
my buddy over here was Metal Gear Solid Snake. You might have saw him. I was Death the Kid, and he's
I cosplayed as Eric, a year older.
he is a generic anime harem protagonist. Yeah. So we're here pretty much to discuss everything that's going on in the world, pop culture wise, and because let's face it, the world out there is a different story. But we won't be able to keep that going in an hour's worth of time. But so what's been going on out there in the pop culture world? Are we here to talk about Neopets, or what are we here to talk about?
You want to talk about Club Penguin again? Or RuneScape?
Oh yeah.
All right, so is anyone here? Is anyone DC or Marvel fans? Let me see a show of hands. Who's more Marvel?
I think
Great question to start off with.
No. I think they're Marvel. They're big Marvel fans.
I'm sorry, I didn't actually mean to put you guys on blast like that.
I was actually going to put that as still in heroes.
True. So, all right. So who saw Infinity War? Even if you are DC fans, everyone. All right.
Everyone saw it.
So,
All right, good.
uh,
Because if not, we're gonna spoil the shit out of it anyways. So,
I mean, people are still talking about Infinity War, right?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone died, really, but
rip in pieces.
so now we're trying to find out now is like who actually is going to die. Like that's a question that's come up a lot. Who's going to die? And
Stay dead.
Stay dead.
Stay dead.
Exactly.
No
Like,
gives
there's-
his back.
Fuck you, you're dead. Like that.
I hope there's double.
Well, let's be clear. Let's be clear and let's face it. The one person we know who's gonna die in the fourth Avengers, Thanos. We know that.
I would
We
hope
know
so.
that much. But
Maybe.
But if we're talking about real theories, I mean, we don't even people always saying yo, I think Loki's actually gonna stay dead, but we already know
Tom Hiddleston.
how many times he's come back to life.
He might
So-
not be able to do it this time.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know because he kind of
I
came.
think he's dead.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
So I got destroyed.
He's
I
dead.
tell this guy that all the time.
Yo,
he
Asgard
comes
got
up.
destroyed.
He comes up with this freaking theory about oh no, that
Galaxy.
Do
fake.
you guys know that meme where it's
Even though he
galaxy
is-
brain?
That
This is
fake-
That's Lorenzo in a
Even though
nutshell.
he is part Force Giant, but the Force Giants get their power from Asgard also.
That's true. I think what my theory, and there's a lot of people who actually believe this.
No,
is
I gotta explain it.
When he comes in, at the beginning, when before Thanos, he steps up to Thanos with the knife and stuff like that. He kind of comes in from the corner. So people are saying oh yeah, that's not actually him, and he faked it. But this is all speculation. I've heard people say because I mean. It's just something that could happen, and obviously we all know time travel is going to be involved in the
Especially if you saw Ant-Man and the Wasp and
Yeah.
stayed after the credits.
time travel is going to be involved, so they might undo that one. We don't know.
Yo, I didn't see that movie.
Well, too bad, Isaac.
I did say this is a spoiler alert.
All right.
This guy has.
All right, we're down one member.
Well, to be clear,
His phone fell, by the way, so finders keepers.
let's be clear here. In the beginning, it was just us three doing. He's trying to come in through there.
Don't let him in.
We were trying to formulate our first podcast where we talked about a homeless SpongeBob, those characters in Times Square that dress up as Iron Man and the Hulk and stuff like that.
You're probably gonna
Mexican
see a
Iron Man.
picture of it come up here at some point. But,
Yeah. So we saw one somebody who had just completely abandoned their SpongeBob costume, and it was just
Upside down from behind, and it's you don't see the legs or anything like that, and we're just wondering
thank you.
we're just wondering, is there someone inside the costume? Are they breathing? Are they dead?
Yeah.
Or does someone was I quit
And left the costume in Times Square just
in
for
front of the
everyone to
chase
look at.
bank?
Yeah, and so we actually, I mean, it was us three in the original. Hmm?
I took the costume job.
Okay. So it was us three in the beginning, and we were just kind of we're fucking around, and we're just you know what? This would be fun as a podcast. So for other history, we used to run the Team Triforce podcast a long time ago. That kind of
Died.
Yeah, rip. And that was because we just we got really busy. A lot of us at the time were in high school, and we were just getting into college, and so that kind of it killed that show. And then I was in my sophomore year of college, and I was like, guys, we should bring back the
podcast
the
format.
podcast.
During a time when we're more busy, so it makes sense of that.
Right, and so for those of you that actually watch our podcast, we are so sorry. I have to bring that up, but we haven't posted an episode in 2 months. That's because all of us have been working and doing us. But we plan on doing an episode before this one actually goes out on the interwebs.
Out of chronological order, I see.
Oh well, we'll see. So, back to Infinity War.
Did you guys ever go to that website where it literally just checks if you would have died with the Thanos snap, and it tells you like you survived or you passed away.
Yo,
Yeah.
Wait,
so-
everyone who died, raise your hand.
I think it's called
So-
slainbythanos.com
Yeah,
or
it
something
checks
like
your
that.
URL and it tells you if
I
you would
lived.
have perished or if you would have lived by the snap.
I'm living.
And all of us lived
except
this
him.
guy.
He lived.
Yeah, everyone
He's alive
everyone
too.
in
He's
our
not really
in our
here
like
right now.
friend group lived except for me.
him.
Yeah,
So-
so you're alive. Our friend died.
Oh,
Also,
also, the thing about that website is that it remembers your IP address, so you cannot refresh it. It will not change.
Yeah, so he's fucked.
You can't cheat your way
I tried
through.
to do it here, and I was like, "Yo, let me see if maybe I try it on." Cause I did it when I was up at college, and it was a totally different IP address. I said, "Yo, let me try it when I'm down here and like
On a different-
different
in West
internet
Village.
connection." And then I tried it again, and it said, "You were slain by Thanos."
You can't
And I'm
escape
like,
death and never will find.
God, I can't win.
You already turned to Ash once. Why do you want to go again?
Maybe I like the Soul World. It's good.
Spoiler.
So,
Aww.
but so
I'm saved.
you were saved?
Yeah.
Yeah!
God! Join the club.
Yeah, we saved somebody.
Survivors.
You saw it here live, guys. We just saved a life.
Oh, yo, I gotta talk about this. So, I saw this, like, I forgot what website this was, but there was a post the other day where, like, say we all lived in the Marvel Universe, and it pretty much went into detail about, like, how would Sesame Street handle the effects of the Thanos snap. So, like, there's this whole scenario, like, you guys have seen the scene in Sesame Street where they explain how Mr. Hooper died to Big Bird. He's like, well, Big Bird, he's dead.
He's gone.
So like, it's so freaking sad. Like I highly recommend looking it up and reading it in whole. It's like a Tumblr post.
I think.
Yeah.
So it's so sad. Like this one guy, like Big Bird's trying to get into the supermarket, and then like the guy comes out. It's like, Big Bird, have you heard of Thanos? Well, the Avengers fought him recently, and they lost. And now a bunch of people are missing. We don't know if they're dead. We don't know if they're alive. They're just gone. They're missing. And like we all have to be together as a family. We need to stick together with who we have. Your cousins could be missing. Your mother could be missing. Everyone could be missing. I'm like, that's some saddest shit I've ever read. Like that really hit me hard.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting. I was very it also is just like, damn, that is something, because like and
But,
then
how
it
would that
kind
happen
of
in real? Like if that happened
Yeah.
in real life?
it kind of turned me on like a lot of like
Well, if it
other.
happened in real life, you would have died.
Yeah, you're right. But it like showed me a bunch of like other like shows and videos that have like dealt with things like that. So like I mean, like I'm trying to think of like other shows, but I would think some of like TV shows and cartoons, like when 9/11 happened, they definitely like they changed a lot of things about it, or they had to find a way to explain that to some kids, and that was just like
Or
really
just took it out.
or
Like
yeah, or
Spider-Man 1.
yeah, in this-
First
Oh
trailer.
yeah.
One of the SpongeBob gasoline bucket scenes.
Oh yeah. with
oh
Squidward.
yeah, right, and
Or the Spider-Man game on PS1.
it's kind of interesting, just like how you can think that the real world can actually impact like what kids are seeing in the cartoons or what you're seeing in your video games and stuff like that. And it's really interesting. I remember like I went out of my way a couple years ago in New York Comic Con to purchase the 9/11 issue of Amazing Spider-Man, which, by the way, top-notch issue, really great issue.
What number was it?
I don't remember the number. I just know it was. It's just
What a fan.
It was a black
It was a black
front
cover, which is
um,
kind of grimdark when you think about that. Like
yeah.
no illustration, just you're heading straight into it.
Right, and it was pretty. I mean, it's a pretty cool comic. If you ever get a chance to get a hold of that, definitely a collector's
Pretty sick.
item.
Even Doctor Doom cried when the towers fell in that comic.
Wow.
Yeah, you like the villains are. That's really. I mean, it's really grim. Sorry to bring the mood down. We're talking grim stuff now.
We're at an anime convention and you're just talking about depressing events like 9/11.
Let's talk about Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. That's grim.
What a segue.
So
When are they?
Can we talk about the new? I'm sorry. Can we talk about the new Teen Titans movie?
Oh,
Because I
yeah.
keep
Has anyone
seeing
seen
the
it?
Teen Titans like right there? Like they're giving us material.
I'm pretty sure Twitter's already spoiled it for a lot
Which
of you.
one? The new one.
You're talking about
The
Or
movie,
or
the
is
Teen
it
Titans
show?
go to the movies.
The show.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I thought you meant the book.
We should-
Live action and then the movie, but it's like a little kid version of the Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Teen
Yeah.
Titans Go.
Oh God, have you seen the
I
trailer?
saw it, and it was terrible.
It's
so bad.
disgusting.
Wait,
It's disgusting.
Okay. So
Wait,
the one thing, the one
Go.
thing that I noticed about that trailer. All right, first of all, why is Robin like so bad?
Fuck Batman.
He's like fucked up.
What the thing I noticed? Why is Starfire looking like an evil ass Beyonce?
Oh my God! You did not say that. Yo, you're about to get all the Beyonce fans mad and like they're about to attack you on Twitter.
Why there Beyonce
It's
fans?
over
They're
on
about to
Twitter.
get
It's over.
information.
Yo, it's over here. Somebody put
I have a
Eric's
question.
Yo, what's up?
So, you're talking about live action Teen Titans, right?
Yeah, the one for
I
the
thought they
DC
got
series.
Raven with some highlights instead of full on blue.
Yeah! Oh my God!
Yes!
Raven just looks like she took.
Raven's nodding her head like,
Like,
yeah, you know what I
I
mean.
understand that she's supposed to look goth, but she's not supposed to look like Steam Emo. I don't understand.
Raven looked like she took one too many trips to the Hot Topic.
Beast Boy looks. What's going on with Beast Boy? Why does he look like he's like some reject cast actor from like
Teen Wolf!
Teen Wolf?
Was Cyborg in the trailer? I just remembered. Is he in that?
Cyborg isn't
Yeah.
even in the movie, the show. I keep calling it a movie.
He's probably part of the Justice
I
League.
think it's because they had the whole Justice League thing, the Justice League movie, and they
Yeah.
had Cyborg in there, which I heard, by the way, the Justice League movie was apparently not that great, but it's okay. Like, it's
We only really liked Wonder
It's
Woman.
okay.
Yeah.
When you turn your hand, that's what it is.
okay. Because we're not even gonna, like, start talking about the Batman versus Superman movie. Yeah, let's just...
Why did you say that name?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Let's talk about the trailer for Aquaman, right? So I saw it like twice. I had to watch it over. I mean, who liked it? Like, I thought it was pretty cool.
I like the Shazam trailer.
The Shazam trailer, well, how about the Shazam trailer?
Shazam's trailer. is dope.
We got like two guys over here that aren't Jason Momoa fans. I think it's.
Shazam, the Shazam trailer.
Yo, the Shazam trailer was good.
No, I mean, what did you Shazam?
I
Use
think-
the Shazam app on there.
Yeah.
I think the Shazam trailer was fun. I think they, like, my issue since the beginning with Marvel and DC is just that, like, DC loves to play it dark. And we know this for a fact, right? Like, in their movies, they don't really like to, like, tell jokes or anything. Like, think Deadpool, right? Like, every single time you're, like, your sides are hurting throughout the entire movie. You are, like, laughing at every single joke he's saying, and he has zero chill. And then let's talk about Dark Knight, like Dark Knight Rises, right? Like,
That's not DCEU. That's Christopher Nolan.
well, yeah, exactly.
But that's
Right.
also 21st century because you go back like then it's campy.
Yeah.
Like
Also,
that,
let's
too.
be honest, Deadpool wasn't really that funny. It was funny enough.
Oh!
Oh,
All right, hold on, wait a minute. Who said that? I wasn't.
Get up!
All right. What?
Oh
shit! He's coming into the table.
Hey guys, my name's.
oh my God, he's plugging his channel.
I'm
Oh,
Zenhana.
no.
Hold on, wait, guys,
quiet, we gotta hear. Subscribe to me at
Hey!
Check out my SoundCloud. Donate to my Patreon.
www.youtube.com/Shane Dawson. Link in bio.
Isaac, where are your Tims?
Keemstar.
All right.
I'm dead.
Yeah,
You're
but
such a sellout.
no,
I
but-
love it.
And that's the thing, and like, but you know, a lot of that's their lane, and that's the kind of what DC does, and we all know that. But like,
Subscribe to
but
his channel, guys.
I think a lot of people like why Marvel's like succeed is just like a lot of people do want like the light kind of.
Well, I think it succeeded just because they actually had a game plan going, and
Right.
they took baby steps to reach to the point where they are. With DCU, we got Man of Steel, and then the very next movie has Batman vs Superman, along with Wonder Woman, the death of Superman. We know he's coming back. Why do you keep hiding him? And it just keeps going from there.
There was merchandise of Superman from the Justice League.
Yeah, for
brand.
Justice League.
Like,
Like,
there was
buy
a
the
pop figure
Superman
in Best Buy.
Funko toy from Justice League. It's like,
I didn't
"Ah,
actually see-
I wonder if he's in the movie.
So I didn't actually see Batman versus Superman.
Neither
but,
did
I.
I.
Mean, I got the idea.
Me and
that he
Ray.
dies. But I'm
I saw the nostalgia critic review of it, and that's all I needed to see.
Am I the only one who actually saw it then?
Am I the only one who's hyped for Aquaman, like, and Shazam?
Well, you got support it.
Not being serious.
Avengers 4 though.
What?
Woo!
Yeah,
Avengers
exactly.
Untitled.
It's another Marvel movie. Everyone's hype over it. It's like too much hype. It's already like, where else can it go?
I mean, there wasn't humans.
I don't know. They're
It's kind of
finishing up a
bomb.
10-year
Humans was
a
garbage.
10-year
Right.
phase.
Hey, what do you guys think about the Runaways?
I haven't
not
seen
seen
it.
it.
yet.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard.
Read the book.
There's a comic of it.
Oh yeah.
Actually, that's a good.
I've heard okay things about it. Like
Yeah.
Cloak and Dagger, I heard is
I've
really
actually
good.
seen some teasers and that looks pretty good.
Agents of Shield, I know, has gotten better over the
What's
years.
everyone's favorite Marvel Netflix show?
Yo, let's do this.
Yo, Daredevil fan.
Daredevil. I
fan.
like Luke Cage.
Daredevil.
All right.
Yo, what about
Okay, we
Punisher?
have some Daredevil fans. Jessica Jones.
and Daredevil.
Yeah.
Second
I
season,
don't
Jessica
see the
Jones.
point of Daredevil.
What do you
Don't see
mean?
the point?
Hey,
I don't see the point yet.
In terms of, I think for me,
You do not
Marvel,
get YouTube
with
channel.
Marvel Netflix, somehow, like, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for a good romance, and I really dig the chemistry in Iron Fist. I really did, and I like Defenders. But I know the problem. Bless you. A lot of people think about Iron Fist. Everyone is expecting Enter the Dragon, but they got Enter the Office.
I was about to say, isn't that a Spyro game? It's like, wait,
But yeah, and so they. But I don't know. I think they played that one well. I mean, I know it's like, you know, it's the bastard child of the Marvel Netflix shows.
Well, I want to plug this in real quick because you mentioned you mentioned the Spider-Man. Was it a show or a movie?
What?
Did you say
I
Spider-Man?
didn't say
you in
Spider-Man
another
at all.
I heard you say
right now?
Spider-Man.
But
I heard you
and
say Spider-Man. my bad.
I really like the second season
He's
of Luke
really
Cage.
excited for Spider-Man
How many of you
on
guys seen the
PS4,
second
guys.
season of Luke Cage already? A lot, most people.
I have.
Some people? No.
I have.
All right, you guys should go see
Just
it.
wait
I can't
until
spoil it.
you get to the diner scene. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Iron Fist kind of like a ripoff of Arrow, but with Fist instead of the arrow.
What? No, it's the Marvel equivalent of Arrow. Oh, you're saying the show Arrow.
Yeah,
I thought you were
yeah.
talking about
No,
like.
not the character. Good lord.
Yeah. 'Cause I was gonna say, isn't that Hawkeye?
Did you hear him? He was just like, oh god, the character.
Oh.
No, Green Arrow is bomb. Arrow,
Yeah,
bomb.
Marvel equivalent. is fantastic.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how anime is basically becoming like it's taking over the superhero scene? Like,
My
so,
Hero Academia.
My Hero
yeah, it's clear what I'm
Academia.
referencing now.
Yeah.
So all my I just started watching My Hero Academia like literally last week. I watched the first 3 episodes with a friend, and I'm really into all my like really great character. He reminds me of Johnny Bravo. Why do I?
Just
There's a meme. That's why. Yeah. Can you send that to me after?
Isaac.
You need to like show me the meme on your phone after this panel.
Isaac, just wait until you get to the recent episodes.
Really?
You're really gonna love it.
Or you could read the manga.
Or you can read the manga, which is like really
Yeah.
far in.
So I mean, this like anime being taking over superheroes and media. Like, is anyone up for that? Like, I'm pretty hyped for
It's
it.
the last original genre, so there's really no choice. You think about the movies that are coming out right now, it's all reboots of what we have already. Like
Yeah.
30, 40, 50 years ago, all reboots. What anime is doing right now, and I'm not trying to be edgy
No, no,
or
no.
some bullshit like that. Realistically, they're redoing, or better yet, doing better than what we've already done.
Right.
Is realistically where we're going right now. They're going
Right.
to overtake our own genres just because it's more
Chris Christie.
innovative. Perfect. That word. Better than
They're
where
not
we're
just
going
doing
right now.
remakes.
We can't,
Yeah.
we can't do it any better because we've already done. I'm not gonna say all, but we've done it a lot, and then now it just kind of it's all like
played out.
And for the past 20 minutes, we've all been talking about it, and everybody's been adding their 2 cents about it. We can talk about it until the fucking sun rises next tomorrow. But anime doesn't really.
So we can talk
wait,
about it for a
so
few more
You're
hours.
tired of like overpowered characters?
I'm not saying that. I'm not speaking on the part of any one
Right.
genre. I'm just saying that anime does things that because they like we were talking about when we were talking with what Brittany and Matt.
Yeah.
Brittany and Matt Shipman. Matt Shipman, Brittany Loud. They're talking about it. Like
Oh, we know.
translations don't have that shit. They go beyond where we are because English has a 1+1 freaking advantage to our language, but anime doesn't have that.
Yeah.
You have shit that has a gazillion meanings, you know, and it means something different to everybody else. And that's where we're going with that. So, 2 cents, but whatever.
No, yeah.
No, I like
Thank you.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, America already has its superhero anime.
Yeah, there you go.
Just because limited.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
think about it.
Oh, you mean the DCAU?
Yeah, DC. Yeah, DC.
AU, yeah, animated universe. So
It's
it's
a
bad
great show.
now.
Yeah.
The MCU before the MCU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also think like I like that the like Full Metal Alchemist, for example, they got their own reboot into Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which we all know I think is a lot better than the original. It cuts a lot of the filler stuff. It gets right to the point, right?
Yeah.
And then let's talk about also Sailor Moon and then Sailor Moon Crystal. Right? That's another one. I remember part of me loves the old Sailor Moon a lot just because it's cute and like fuzzy and funny.
Don't you love when they turned a lesbian couple into cousins and that somehow made it weirder?
Yeah. And then
I mean, they could still be lesbians. We just don't know.
right.
That's what I'm saying. It was weirder.
And then Crystal came out, and I was like, and I had read all of the, like pretty much most of the manga, and I was just like, wow, this is actually a faithful retelling of like, mostly faithful to the manga, like, and that's kind of what I liked also with Brotherhood. Like they tell the story according to the manga, and you know, a lot of people are saying like, no, don't watch the anime, read the manga, and I'm like, okay, and now like I see why, and then I see why I like full complete adaptations of manga, of mangas that are like very popular out there. So
You had his hand up for the longest time.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, you had something to say.
I was telling the superhero thing. I think it kind of, in my opinion, there could be an older anime that's had that before. It could be One Punch Man. You know, even though he's just doing it for fun, and then he's like, you know, corny. He has solo, and he kills like everybody with one punch, whatever.
I like it.
It has its own superhero kind of thing. It has like its own little like corporation or whatever. Like they have like the caste system or whatever, kind of like, you know, in American superhero like films. You know, with DC has Justice League, American Justice League, and then Marvel has, you know, Avengers, and then like X-Men and other stuff.
I like One Punch Man just because it feels like you're watching an anime of what Superman was when he was first made. Like if you go back to what old superheroes were like, they just did all these amazing things, and there was no real explanation, like no real reason why they had these powers. They're just like doing it.
But like also back then, superheroes kind of also had like different motives. Like nowadays, we know that Superman is all like protect humanity, but back then, you know, if you at least watch the movies, Superman was all about, you know, Lois Lane, getting that action.
Getting that. Hey, wait, there's subtext to Superman. The meaning behind Superman is he's an alien in our society, literally, but also figuratively. He represents immigrants coming to America.
Illegally.
Right, he's a legal alien, but that's what he represents. But also, he has those tropes of saving the girl at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I know you guys are wondering why Chris Christie is on. So we have a segment where we're gonna watch some vines whenever we want to get to
Remember
that.
Vine, guys?
Do it to the Vine.
Who remembers Vine?
Fine.
So we pulled up this playlist, or I was curating them earlier. This video called "Vines That Keep Me From Ending It All." Has anyone seen that video?
I was
The only
It's a Vine compilation. It's called "Vines That Keep Me From Ending It All."
I can honestly say it did not work.
oh. But what ended up happening the other day, I was trying to access a Vine that I made a long time ago, and then when I tried to open it, it said object not found.
Rip.
It was so sad. These Vines don't exist. So
Hey guys, we have 10 minutes left. We should
So-
probably jump to the next segment.
Yeah, let's do that.
Good.
All right. Oh wait, no sound.
Yeah,
All right,
no
so
sound.
yeah, let's enjoy some vines and see what we remember, what we don't.
Wait,
Is there
hang on.
any?
I think the tab is muted.
Oh, the tab is muted.
Yeah. Okay. Now we can
Alright,
start.
let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Christie.
Or not.
I want to. No, permission. No off-topic questions. Because I don't want to. No, permission denied. That's an off-topic questions next. You have been stopped.
Two bros chilling in the hot tub, 5 feet apart, coming out yet.
Hey, yeah.
What?
Wait, what? X-Files mean.
What? Oh!
Yo,
to put him down. The punishment for killing him would be I would get pushed away live.
This is all.
That's sweet. That's Swedish video.
I love that
channel.
one.
Somebody-year-old prom has been killed. Please help.
Calm down. We got some tech issues, but that Swedish video of the two guys in the car with the balloons, it's like they're both complaining to each other. They're like, "Where the fuck did you bring some balloons in the car?"
Yeah, they were
Swedish,
Irish,
Scottish,
weren't they?
Scottish.
We're Scottish?
They call them Swedish.
She sounds like the Pac-Man dying sound.
Oh. Rip Panama too. You guys remember the Disney sitcom universe?
What?
Oh yeah!
Okay, it started with Not So Raven and
Yeah.
And Marvel thought
Like
Avengers
when
Infinity War
Reagan
was the most
had
ambitious
crossover with
crossover.
Hannah Montana and Zach and Cody from Sweet Life.
Disney Channel had them years ago.
So I'm sitting there. Barbecue sauce.
It's on my titties.
Oh. No, don't do it again. But I remember. No, actually, the best crossover in history: the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour.
Yeah.
Jimmy Timmy Power Hour.
They had 3 of those, right? Or 4, 3 or 4.
they had 3.
Right.
What Butch is doing nowadays, though.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Butch
This is a
anymore.
Christian panel, sir.
This is a Christian server here, guys.
So no swearing.
It was.
Heard of
Shout out to
Dan
High Guy
Schneider?
Rose.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, you're running into issues left and right.
Can I get a waffle?
Oh, this one.
Can I please?
Can I please get a waffle? And they start beating the shit out of each other behind the counter. Wait, so I just found out. Someone showed me this Vine, and I didn't see it in a long time. So when I first saw this Vine, I thought it was a Burger King.
Okay.
I thought he
So
said
it's not?
Whopper. It's not. It's a Waffle House.
Oh, Waffle House. Those only.
But I've never been to I've been to West Virginia, but I've never been to a Waffle
a
House.
waffle is just a burgerless burger.
Well, why are there squares?
I didn't know Jaden Smith came to our panel.
These burgers, they're square.
Okay, but there's multiple.
You know what else is square?
Wait, so in the South, like Waffle House.
Please get a waffle.
Where you go to eat.
Wow.
Oh,
What a great way to like.
the internet
So what's the
sucks
best
here.
thing to have in a Waffle House?
It's whatever you want. Like, if you're drunk in like North Carolina,
Chicken
go to
waffles,
Waffle
yep.
House because 3 in the morning and you want to eat something.
Yep.
They have them. That's all there is to it.
It's an IHOP.
It is.
It's
Pretty
an
much,
IHOP.
yeah.
That's
Be careful
what- that's
because
what
people
I
get
call
shot there. So
It's an IHOP. Instead of pancakes.
So what happened in that Vine can actually happen in a Waffle House?
I've been. We live in North Carolina.
Eddie's
for
IHOP or a Waffle House.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
IHOP because I've actually been to it.
And a lot of shit.
Ooh, time's up.
Time's
Okay,
up.
Wow,
guys.
that was the quickest 10 minutes in our lives.
Yeah. All right,
Man,
guys.
there's so much more.
So thank you guys for attending our panel.
Thank you guys. We appreciate it.
You can find us. So we're continuing our podcast. Hopefully, we'll have stuff done. But so we're out here at Liberty doing video and photos. So you'll find us here for the weekend. We have a YouTube channel that we're trying to promote and just keep stuff coming out. But if you enjoyed our panel, look out for the video. It will be out soon. And just shout us out if you want to. Keep up with our podcast. And yeah.
All right.
Thank you for coming.
Hey, you guys for coming. Also, join us Sunday at 9 a.m. We have another panel where we're going.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning.
No, Sunday.
Not
Sunday, tomorrow Saturday. Sorry. Sunday.
At 9 a.m.
We have a 9 a.m. panel.
Oh, there's the SpongeBob.
There's the homeless SpongeBob.
There's the homeless SpongeBob we talked about.
You guys weren't afraid there was something in there?
We didn't know. We didn't want to check.
This was like right on the corner, like right on where the.
We probably would have gotten some disease
Yeah.
if we touched it. We didn't want to risk it.
All right, cool. Get home safe.
Get home safe, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Don't drink dairy.
Enjoy the weekend.
Oh wow, they're doing a photo shoot in our panel.
That's awesome.
I love how you're just like, yep, we're doing it. They have really awesome cosplays, so they deserve it.
It looks good.
Yeah.
So,
This guy should post in the whole.
Yo, that was the quickest 10 minutes I've ever seen.
yeah.
It's 10:47.
Yeah, this was a podcast featuring
All right.
Red Squid, Blue Squid, Purple Squid, and Eric, aka.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
So
Let's sign
handsome,
off on here.
AKA
Right.
Mr.
All right, let's sign it.
Eric.
So
yeah.
to the right. So we never got a chance to actually sign off on here. So to the audio people, the audio files, thank you guys for coming to and watching this episode of the Inkling Brothers podcast. My name is Royal Dude Lorenzo. I'm the Blue Squid here on the Inkling Brothers podcast.
My name is Ray, also known as Meatloaf Man. I'm the Purple Squid on the Inkling Burgers podcast. Outro.
My name's Isaac.
Who are you?
And I'm Eric. Wait, no, that's my
Mr. Red
thing. You
Squid.
can't steal my thing.
He's a red squid. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
See you next season.